What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to take a few minutes and debunk some rumors going around. And then also too, we're going to share a little bit of sweet victory over Take-Two Interactive. So before we jump into that, if you're interested in staying up to date with anything on this channel or just gaming news in general, whenever it breaks, hit the sub button and bell notification, select all so you get notified every time something goes up. Now we're going to jump into it real quick. We're going to hit the first rumor right here. Now, this one has already debunked itself because the Video Game Awards is over with. Rockstar did not show up. Now, mark the fact that they did not say they were going to show up. Just a random magazine article like this or online video game magazine article like this is what said so. And they're the only ones that said it, and then everyone shared that one. So whenever you see kind of an unknown article like this and no one else that has any clout sharing it, everyone's sharing off of it, normally it's a red flag that it is just clickbait, and that's exactly what it was. Now, the next thing we're going to actually talk about is the update that we're not getting, or DLC we're not getting for Red Dead Online. We are getting an update, but it's just recycled mechanics of CTAs and then, you know, basically a coupon book. And most of the stuff in the coupon book, most people already have, other than just making a bunch of money and stuff and having nothing in the coupon book to buy. That's basically what we got going on for December. But what we're going to talk about is why. Now, there's all kinds of rumors out there on why we're not having it. So the first thing a lot of people are saying is that November 11th, the Rockstar Definitive Edition, the trilogy came out, and it was a complete train wreck. We all know that by now. Now, a lot of people are saying we're not getting an update because of that. Now, first off, if we were going to get any DLC for Red Dead Online, it would have been basically finished and being in the last testing stages or actually being submitted over to PlayStation or Xbox for approval. PC's not that way. We all know about the QA beta basically for that. They're constantly updating and testing it. But for PlayStation, they actually have to approve DLCs that are downloaded before they can actually put them out. And usually that's a week or so before the actual DLC comes out. So if the Definitive Edition came out November 11th, and at the time of this video, it is December 10th, that DLC probably should have already been finished and being submitted for approval. So that one, I would not say it's not even possible, because a lot of people are basing it off right here what Tez2 says on Twitter, which Tez is a great source. But all Tez said was, hearing sources, Rockstar is allocating more resources and devs to assist in fixing basically GTA Trilogy. He says there's a fair chance release windows for GTA Online and Red Dead Online updates, and he says might be pushed a bit further back. Now, that's not happening with GTA Online. They're getting a pretty good size one with Dr. Dre and a bunch of other stuff. So that tells me, and he even said there's a fair chance. He didn't say this is concrete. Tez is usually up on this stuff anyway, but he was just saying, hey guys, there's a fair chance. And everybody took it as if that's exactly what was happening. Now, I don't believe that this is true whatsoever. That's why we're not getting one. I think they just did not plan on giving us one. Tez even shared and talked about the QA beta that's testing his stuff for DLCs on PC, which coincides with what you get on console, hasn't been updated in months. So that shows that even on PC, they haven't been testing anything. So that means even though if they're waiting to submit it for console, nothing was going on. So I just basically wanted to put that one 99% to rest. There's always that 1%. But if it's anything like they've done in the past, they weren't planning on doing one. We just wasn't getting one. Basically the money bonuses and stuff we got is kind of a pat on the head. We know you're probably pissed off, and this is what we're giving you guys. Now, secondly, a lot of people are always saying, well, we're not getting a DLC because they're slowly trying to update the game. They try to compare it to saying, you know, GTA Online, it wasn't fast moving. Well, they were creating something that was never created before. They know what they're doing to create a sandbox game, so all they would have to do is know how to handle that. And now they're also even working with next-gen consoles and stuff. And of course, they have to go back a little bit for the other gens too. But they know what they're doing by now. They're not recreating the wheel. And a lot of people use that excuse as based off this. This is an article from back in 2019. And this is an interview with Rockstar. And it says, we want to introduce properties at some point in the future. Butcher admits, again, part of the reasons we don't want to jump the shark too soon. We want players to live like an outlaw, live in the Wild West. We don't want to abandon the camp. We want the camp to be something that you take care of. And we want the expansions to update it. And you get your own distinct feel. It's your camp. This is my camp. It's their camp. We don't want to leave that behind too quickly. So yes, They're slowly gonna develop properties, not the entire game, the property part, and I'm completely fine with that. Would I like to have a property in the game? Sure, it'd be kind of cool. But the only part they talked about was slowly developing the camp to property thing. That was it. But people take that little bit and they said, well, we're just getting slow updates because of that. It's not true. They've never said it. So it's the whole thing of that game. We whispered this in the ear, and by the time it gets to the other side of the room, it's completely different than what the original thing was. So that's it for the rumors. I'm just addressing those in a video because I'm constantly getting comments like that. And they're genuine because people hear them other places and they hear them enough. So it's that whole thing. If you hear something so many times, you think it's true. There's nowhere where Rockstar said any of this stuff. It's just kind of been cherry picked and now it's a truth. And finally, this is the part, is a little bit of a sweet victory over Take-Two. I know I've put out a couple of videos just exposing what Take-Two Interactive / Rockstar Games has been doing, just trademarking a lot of small businesses. And they attacked Hazelight Studios, which has a game called It Takes Two. And they're trying to, long story short, they're trying to copyright like words in the dictionary. It's not so much logos and stuff, it's just words. They're trying to, even copyright just the word Rockstar. And it's companies that are doing stuff that has nothing to do with Take-Two or Rockstar. So anyway, I put other videos about that, a little bit more explaining it in detail. The description of the video there, I don't want to kind of just bore people with the same thing. But tonight was the Video Game Awards, and the game It Takes Two was up for Game of the Year. And check out this clip real quick.
And the 2021 Game of the Year is It Takes Two.
Thank you again. I'm really proud. I'm shaking. Look at me, man. This is like a big, big moment for me. And Neil, you're a big inspiration. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Joseph Ferris. So amazing.
So it's pretty awesome to see It Takes Two got Game of the Year. It's an independent studio, and their publisher's EA, but they're an independent studio, and they came out with Game of the Year. So it's pretty cool because it'll also probably draw more attention to what Take-Two's doing now that they have Game of the Year. So just wanted to share that with everybody. Sorry maybe for the boring part of the rumor stuff. I just get asked so much about it. Hopefully maybe this will get out there a little bit more to kind of squash a lot of those rumors. But anyway, guys, like I said at the top of the video, if you want to stay up to date with the channel or anything in gaming news, go ahead and hit the sub button and bell notification. And as always, guys, I'll catch you next time in the next video.